Eh bien, bonjour à tous. Poursuite de nos aventures sur Elex. Alors, on est dans la petite maison laquelle on est censé trouver Vic, qui va nous remettre un passe d'identité. Mais vu le désordre dans cette maison, vu la présence voilà, d'un rôdeur mort à l'entrée, il est évident que on risque de retrouver le brave homme en sale état. Et le voilà d'ailleurs. Vic. Ok. On a récupéré le passe d'identité. Le tour. Alors je ramasse toujours l'Elexi parce que j'ai toujours un peu l'espoir que ce soit de l'Elex brut en réalité. Mais bon, petite potion d'Elex. La recette. Non, on l'a déjà. Ce coffre, il faudra revenir quand on aura un rossignol, ça peut toujours servir. Ok. On a bien fait le tour. On va servir pour faire des potions. Des choses à ramasser là. Elixir, petite potion d'Elex. Combien de petites potions d'Elex du coup? 2. D'accord. Elex. On a bien fait le tour. Non. Encore des verres. Ah, non, Elixir. Ok.
Stop being an asshole.
Wick is dead, but I found the ID cards on his body.
Dead? Shit. I told him whatever was there wasn't worth the risk. But Wick would do anything if it would mean him getting 2 shards he could tap together. Ah, well, give me the blank ID card. I'll work it up for you now. So, done. 1 fake ID ready to go.
Give me the counterfeit ID.
Okay, wait a second. Your image has to be added there first. So, done. Here's your ID. And this is the ID for Cooper. Take it to him. But make sure the clerics don't see it, see him, or see you handing this over. And do it as soon as you get in there. He's been at risk too long as it is. We don't need him being held, or worse, turned into a vegetable by the suggesters.
Ok, lui achète pas son arme.
Hmm.
On va lui piquer dans son coffre.
Halt. Not known as a...
You know counterfeit IDs are being sold right in front of your gate.
What? Have you got one? Show me. Well, that's good quality work, too. Not sure I would have spotted that as a fake. Thank you. We need citizens like you around here. You've done me a service, so I'll give you a valid ID. Just make sure you take this fake straight to Eric when you get inside, right? Oh, and there are some rules I need to tell you before you enter. First, stay away from the generators. Nobody but the technicians is allowed access to them. That sort of security is why we need to keep a rein on fake IDs. So take that fake straight to Eric, okay? Anyone you meet in the city who hasn't got proper documents, report them to him. We can only keep peace in the city if we all work together, and we keep the city secure. That's what was laid down by the Great Council of Magalan. And the Great Council gave the clerics the responsibility for guaranteeing the city's independence. That means everyone is welcome here, until they cause trouble. So keep the peace while you're in there. Our suggesters are busy enough without you adding to their workload. And that's it. You may pass.
Ok, on a gagné un niveau, donc on va pouvoir apprendre la compétence de crochetage qui nous manque. Alors, il nous a donné un passe d'identité valide, et je ne sais pas si ça change grand-chose, mais ça paraît la meilleure option, donc d'avoir un passe d'identité valide plutôt qu'un passe contrefait, qui pourrait être contrôlé plus tard. Bon, je ne sais pas du tout si ça change grand-chose. Bon, on va passer vite les lignes de dialogue. Bah, certains, on peut lui dire qu'on était un autre fois.
How many separatists are...
2 men. Once they...
Donc c'est une ville qui est fondée sur un équilibre extrêmement précaire.
Where? Who's...
Alois...
Ok. On retourne à Goliath pour apprendre cette compétence de crochetage et vérifier qu'on a tout ce qui est demandé par Rock. Donc il voulait 6 viandes séchées et 8 bouteilles d'eau. Alors, tac. Viande séchée, on en a 6 bouteilles d'eau, on en a 7. Ok.
Not again. It's all the creatures out there. Makes it way too dangerous.
Est-ce qu'on lui reprend un petit peu d'alcool? Ouais, allez. On lui prend une bouteille d'eau. Ok, on va lui vendre la masse, puisqu'on va pouvoir équiper le marteau de fer. On va lui vendre également des cigarettes.
ass. You should have known that.
D'argent. Ouais, faut être derrière.
Are you serious?
Alric. Alors, Alric,
So, I have to go.
tu vas être.
Who is prowling around here? Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Crochetage. Hop là. Ok. On t'achète
I want to make a trade.
ton
Always
Elex
happy
brut.
to trade.
Ok.
Hey, what do you want?
Donc nous on a 2 petites potions d'Elex. En rajoutant 2 Elex bruts, on pourra faire une potion d'Elex. Et on a 13 Elex bruts. Ok. Il nous en manque un en fait. Bon. C'est pas grave. On va en profiter pour s'attribuer les points qui nous manquent. 38. Oui. On va équiper le marteau de fer. On a des flèches. Deux flèches.
You should learn more about it before you express an opinion.
Acheter des flèches.
I'd like to trade.
Pick your armor, choose your weapon, we can trade.
Alors évidemment, les flèches, ça vaut assez cher. Hein. Ça nous permet de faire.
Yes, definitely.
If you have to rely on someone, you are lost.
They saw the Alb unit, pissed themselves, and ran.
You should listen to your instincts.
Les petites potions d'Elex ont disparu de
Yes,
l'inventaire.
definitely.
There is talk and there is facts. You should learn the difference.
That is illogical.
You seem worried.
Deux petites potions
The
d'Elex.
law forbids such technology. You must consider that again.
Et je les ai pas vendus.
The news from North Edan is worrying.
That is illogical.
Ce sont des potions d'Elex.
If you have to rely on someone, then you are lost.
Je me demande si en fait.
Say it again and you will pay for it.
Peut-être qu'à chaque fois qu'on va le voir, il dit.
Facts. You should learn the difference.
The more of them that die, the better this world. The law forbids such technology. Yes, definitely.
Ouais, faudra que je regarde.
The news from North Edan is worrying.
Ils ne volent pas.
You are being
J'irai voir
inefficient.
sur la vidéo après. Justement, si,
There are always patrols out, so it is hard to get there.
si avant de le rencontrer, j'avais mes deux petites
That is
potions d'Elex,
illogical.
et après avoir fait affaire avec lui, je les ai plus.
You should listen to your instincts.
C'est un peu que c'est compté.
You are making no sense.
You seem worried.
That is illogical.
You should listen to your instincts.
You
Du coup,
must
on peut
consider
fabriquer
that again.
Alors qu'on aurait pu en fabriquer 3.
That isn't
There's more
enough.
to all of this, I'm sure.
You are making no sense.
You should learn more about it before you express an opinion.
Yes, definitely.
Je pense que notre ami Alric va très très sauver. Vous allez me dire, moi non plus. Puisque je vais aller voir et lui voler. Voler ce qu'il y a.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
Ça me fait suer quand même.
Too easy.
How can that be?
Maison de vie. On va récupérer ce qu'il faut. Ah, je vérifierai sur la vidéo de notre aventure du jour. Si j'avais les 2 petites potions d'Elex avant d'aller voir Henry. Je les ai perdues. Donc en fait, c'est un voleur qui vole.
No. Too easy.
On va mettre des flèches.
About the supplies you need.
Alors, j'ai l'eau.
I have the water you wanted.
Great. That'll stop me from drying out.
Here are the ration packs you wanted.
That's what I need.
Here's a grenade launcher from the farm. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. That is exactly the thing I had in mind. Anyone making trouble with me now will regret it.
Do you need anything else?
No, I have everything I need thanks to you. You don't know what this means. I can get to Tavar and leave the past behind at last. Here, I took this from the Berserkers. They gave me it to trade for supplies, and I suppose now I have, in a way. My life as an outlaw begins.
Bon. Alors Forgal va pas être très content de ce qu'on a fait. Lui du coup, Il nous a donné 175 élexites. Heureusement qu'on n'a pas acheté l'arme. Je crois que l'arme, il nous la vendait 350 élexites, donc on aurait été largement perdant. C'est partie de un peu des pièges de l'aventure. Voilà, c'est une aventure. Coffre verrouillé, il faudrait une clé. Parce qu'autrement, ça nous signalerait qu'on n'a pas le niveau. Parce que nous, on peut avoir un maximum niveau 2, mais on n'a pas niveau 3, qui est le dernier niveau. Ah, il y a des choses à ramasser ici. C'est bien ça. La dernière fois, il y avait un mollusque cornu. Marteau de fer, on pourrait peut-être aller voir ce qu'il y avait là. Toujours le bon, bah, marteau de fer plutôt efficace. Et il y avait une petite potion d'Elex. Bon. On ne pensera pas les deux qu'on a perdus. Je pense qu'Alaric, on ira moins souvent le voir, lui. Du coup, on a vu Rock. On pourrait retourner dire à Thorgal qu'on a un peu échoué dans notre mission. Bon, indispensable de lui avouer notre échec. Donc, on a vu tous les suspects de l'enquête. On va retourner voir Duras.
About Ascor's murder. Thorgal wasn't anywhere near Goliath at the time of the murder, and he has witnesses to prove it.
Yeah, he's also too skilled a fighter to have left Ascor such a bloody mess. So, he's out as a suspect.
Rock wasn't anywhere near Goliath when the murder was committed. He didn't like Ascor, but I don't think he could have done it. I'd say he didn't kill Ascor.
I didn't think he would have the opportunity, but Ragnar insisted I look into him. I guess Ragnar was wrong.
You recently became a warrior, didn't you? You and Ascor are both eligible to be paladins?
Yes, but trust me, I'm happier with my job collecting waifs and strays than becoming a paladin and going out to the front lines. I think I'm making more of a difference doing what I'm doing. Ascor, though, was a driven man.
You were right. The investigation was a waste of time. It must have been someone outside of Dan. All of his suspects are innocent.
It's Ragnar we'll have to convince. He is certain one of them did it. He's not often wrong.
Then who do you think it was?
I don't know.
Then tell Ragnar that.
What about Baron? He didn't have a proper alibi, did he?
There was no one there to say he was at his post. And of all the suspects, he knew Ascor the best.
Then it must be him. The others all have alibis, and Baron knew Ascor better than the others.
I thought you said Ragnar only included Baron in case he saw something.
Ragnar wants answers. He's insisting the murderer is found. You've questioned everyone, and Baron's the only one without a decent alibi. Do you know where Baron is?
I found him in the forest, but he said he takes time off to go to the lift into the Valley of the Damned.
Then we should go there and see what we find. You want me to come with you?
What do you think we'll find there?
Who knows? But we don't have any evidence so far, so it feels like we should check this clue out. At least so we can tell Ragnar he did.
You're serious? You really think Baron did it?
What other leads do we have? Look, let's just check this out and then we'll know for sure.
All right. I'll search the area near the lift that Baron talked about. What is it I'm looking for?
We won't know until we find it. Have a look around, bring me anything you find. Just don't interfere with it.
What do you mean, interfere?
Bring anything you find to me without disturbing it. Whatever you find, we should take it to Ragnar.
Then you know what it is.
No, I'm warning you. Do what I say.
Right.
Just trust me. Your life might depend on it.
Ok, alors il faut qu'on aille à l'ascenseur. Ok. Donc l'ascenseur est là. Ah, ça rigole moins maintenant que j'ai mon marque de fer. On fait moins les malins. Ouais, enfin bon. Moi, le score nu, c'est moi qui n'ai pas fait le malin. Toujours un risque de perdre de la vie, tout bêtement. Ouais, ils sont trois. Hein. Bon, c'était des mordeurs faiblards, mais le problème c'est qu'ils étaient 3. Petite potion d'Elex, on va bien faire. Hein. À condition que ça disparaisse pas de notre inventaire. Par miracle, peut-être la prochaine fois qu'on ira voir Alric. Petite potion d'Elex, 2. On est bien d'accord. On va peut-être contourner quand même. Un téléporteur. Tac. Active. On n'a pas de pain. Ah, foot. Je crois que j'achète du pain. Bon, je vais garder ma viande pour fabriquer des hamburgers. C'est quelque chose d'intéressant. De l'Elex. Ah ouais, il faut toujours regarder. Ça. Toujours fouiller là, c'est souvent récompensé. Alors c'est pas toujours récompensé par des. Là, un balai, je m'en fous. Tâche, je m'en fiche. Recette de la soupe de gland, je l'ai déjà. Potion de guérison, c'est bien. En fait, dans ce jeu, il n'y a pas forcément une prime donc à la chasse aux diverses créatures qu'on rencontre, mais il y a vraiment une récompense à l'exploration. Oui, c'est le principe, c'est un jeu d'aventure.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I'm looking for a guy who was supposedly seen in... His name is Ray. Whiny little shitbag. Reckons he's an outlaw. Do you know him?
Tell me about him.
No. Doesn't matter to you. It's just business. Forget about it.
It could be that we are looking for the same guy.
You are, you see. Well. Have you seen him then?
Ray? No, I've not met him.
Lucky you. Let me know if you meet the little piss streak. I want words with him.
Cette petite traînée de pisse de Ray. Alors Ray, effectivement, je le connais. C'est lui qui m'a piqué mon armure au début du jeu. Il va falloir que je le retrouve. Mais bon, je vais pas le dire aux autres.
Pour l'instant, je ne sais pas où il est.
Why are you doing that?
Non, c'est pas illégal, c'est pas marqué interdit, donc j'ai le droit. Juste un détail, il me semblait avoir vu un coin d'œil. Quelque chose qui brillait. Non? Non, non, on a tout fait. Autant pour moi. J'ai dû le ramasser. Ok. Sten.
Are you stupid?
So, what have we here? An exile or sightseer? Are you on your way down to join the damned, or have you just come to see where all the bad people go? Come on, speak up. You won't get to use the elevator until you've told me your business.
Sten, un autre gros con. Énormément de gros cons chez les berserkers.
What elevator?
What elevator? The enormous wheel over there. The winch down to the world of exile.
What do you do here, apart from shout at passersby?
You watch your mouth. I'm the sole sentinel here. I do the guarding and the repairing. More the guarding than repairing right now. The elevator is bust and no one showed me how to fix it. So unless you know anything about winches, you can't get down there. Do you know anything about winches?
Bien sûr.
Enough to know it can't be complicated to fix.
What makes you think that?
It's a winch. Rope, wheel, up and down. What's so complicated about that?
It's a water winch. It needs water. And gears. It's complicated stuff. Fixing this elevator is really complicated seeing as one of the gears is missing. So unless you've got a portable smelter and forge to make a new one, you're not gonna be repairing it right now, are you?
That depends.
Yeah?
Have you got a spare part?
Spare part? Spare part? Now, why didn't I think of that? Wait, yeah. I got loads of parts for you, right here, in my pants.
It's your job. Why don't you go and fetch a spare part?
Because my job has two parts, right? Guarding and repairing. Right now, there's only one part of my job that I'm not doing. If I go off looking for things, then I won't be doing either part of my job. And I don't want to get exiled for dereliction of duty.
How long has the gear been missing?
Since the other night. But why do you care? It's gone, and that's it.
It was stolen?
Exactly.
Even though you are supposed to be guarding the elevator?
It could be that I left my post for a short while.
So, you weren't guarding the elevator, and now you're not repairing it?
Clever, yeah, very clever. Look, the part's gone and that's it. Now I'm back at my post and, you know, maybe someone took the gear for maintenance or something.
But aren't you the person responsible for maintenance?
You know what? Fuck it. I took the winch apart and got rid of the gear. Satisfied?
You wanted to sabotage it?
I don't want anyone to leave the valley. And be honest, neither do you. Do you think it's right that those criminals get to go home for good service, while good people like me get stuck here without a chance for parole? Fuck that. Fuck them. They got themselves sent down there. They can stay down there.
J'ai l'impression, première fois que je remarque ça, que si c'est indiqué par exemple survie 1, donc ça veut dire que ça demande une compétence en survie pour avoir cette ligne de dialogue et qu'on y répond correctement, on va gagner 25 points d'expérience. Et si c'est marqué survie 2, eh ben c'est 50 points d'expérience, etc. C'est à vérifier, mais c'est ce que j'avais remarqué tout à l'heure, ça exigeait une réponse, d'avoir survie 2, deuxième niveau de survie pour pouvoir y répondre. J'avais ce niveau et j'ai gagné 50 points. À vérifier avec une ligne de dialogue qui exigerait une compétence niveau 3 que j'aurais par hasard. À retenir.
I'll find the missing gear.
I don't want it found.
You're going to tell me how I can get the gear back.
Yeah, good luck with that. I dropped it down the waterfall. With any luck, no one will find it.
So, it's by the waterfall. Thanks.
Shit, I knew. Soon as I saw you, I knew that this day was gonna be a ball ache.
Have you ever been in the Valley of the Damned yourself?
Damned, yeah? Sort of the important part of Valley of the Damned. That place is for the exiled. I don't ever want to see that place.
Does anyone ever get exiled unjustly?
The law is clear. You have to be an idiot to break it. And our warlords are smart, really smart. They can see when someone is a threat to Goliath. That's why my job is important. I do guarding and repairing, remember? Besides, most of them down there are too busy dodging the creatures to plan an escape.
How many exiled live in the valley?
I don't know. There used to be guards that went down there to check on them, but they don't do that anymore. Not since the recent Alb attacks. Now, nobody is keeping record of how many have died or how many are still working where they were told to, so who knows? But it's their fault. They shouldn't have broken the law.
Bon, le gros con. Franchement. Pas vrai. Bon, c'était un jeune. Bon, j'aurais pu ne pas perdre de vie, hein. J'aurais pu le ramener vers eux, etc. Pas très grave. Ah, il y a une flèche qui traîne. Voilà. C'est toujours 2 élixirs par une flèche. Donc bon, on va pas cracher dessus. Bon, manifestement, on s'est battu. Voilà. L'utilité de mes flèches. Ah ouais. Sauf que là, il va... Ah l'enfoiré. Il est mort. Bon, s'il est mort si vite, c'est que c'était aussi un jeune. Je sais pas qui les a tués. Peut-être des berserkers qui avaient été exilés, qui ont voulu revenir. Ils se sont fait tirer dessus. Et après on a détruit le pont pour leur interdire de passer autrement que par l'ascenseur. Et ce gros con de Sten a bousillé l'ascenseur. Ok. Enfin, les exilés sont pas des gens très sympathiques, hein. Pas du tout même. Voilà. J'ai cru entendre un petit bruit. Bon, ça va. Bon, du coup, on peut le tuer. Avant d'être à bout d'endurance, on a la possibilité de tuer un mordeur. Ça, c'est depuis qu'on a changé d'arme. Ok, donc voici l'ascenseur. Bon, même les mollusques cornus ne représentent plus un danger aussi important qu'avant. Ils sont toujours dangereux, parce que leurs attaques à distance sont quand même très dangereuses. Interrupteur, bien sûr, ça ne marche pas. Je trouve ça sympa quand même qu'ils aient modélisé ce grand ascenseur. C'est pas indispensable en plus, parce que et l'engrenage. Parce qu'en fait, on peut descendre par la route. C'est pas indispensable. Oh, c'est un petit genre de gadget. Enfin, ils sont pas là. Je parle pour moi. Hein. Dans le jeu, ça a un sens précis, puisque moi j'ai un jetpack, les autres n'ont pas de jetpack. Donc moi j'ai sauté par-dessus la route, par-dessus le pont, mais eux ne peuvent pas. Et évidemment. Alors on pourrait aller se promener, évidemment. Bon, on va pas perdre de temps. On va retourner à l'ascenseur. Parce que si on part... on en a pour des heures. Mais évidemment, on reviendra là. On n'oublie pas la mission, évidemment, de Duras. Alors, on nous dit de chercher là. On voit un petit coffret. Et qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans ce petit coffret qu'il faut surtout pas ouvrir? Et que donc nous on va ouvrir. un dragon, c'est-à-dire qu'une racine qui permet d'avoir un cœur du monde. Donc ça a énormément de valeur, bien sûr, pour les berserkers. Donc ça, c'est le pass d'identité valide qu'on a pu obtenir. Ça, c'est le pass d'identité contrefait. C'est le Cooper. Et le contrat offrant la récompense pour la mort de Ray. L'engrenage. Ok. Puissante. Médicinale. Toujours utile. Donc pour l'instant, on ne manque pas de potions, mais... toujours servir.
That depends.
Yeah?
I've got the missing gear, so now you can repair the winch.
Are you sure you want that doing? Think about it. We could be attacked, murdered.
I'm not asking.
So, your mind can't be changed? I will. Give me your word. Ragnar can't find out that...
I'm not promising you anything.
Look, you've got what you want. Don't push me. You don't need to go telling anyone anything.
I'm going to do what I want.
Not if I shut your mouth first. So, I'm gonna shut it. I will kill you.
Un gros con, j'avais dit. Bon, j'ai dit histoire 2, mais je viens charger. Je savais bien, fallait pas dire ça, évidemment. Parce que du coup, il répare pas l'ascenseur. Bon, ça change pas grand-chose, mais... on est plus subtil que ça. Hop là. On va peut-être essayer la ligne de dialogue où on dit bon, allez, je dirais rien.
I'm not.
So, I will. Give me Ragnar.
I'm not
Look, you've got what you...
I won't tell Ragnar.
Good, great. No need to say a thing. Right. I'll get to work right away. Give me a minute.
Ah, ça aurait été bête de perdre 400 points d'expérience.
The elevator should work now. But if I find out that someone has used this elevator without authorization...
Ah, c'est-à-dire la découverte dans le petit coffret.
Stop messing around with that thing.
I found...
What'd you find?
Here. Do you think this could belong to Baron?
No, that was Ascor's. And now we find it at a place Baron confesses coming to regularly? Huh, I'd say we have some evidence.
This dead seedling was in the casket.
I told you not to interfere with the evidence.
Is that the seedling that disappeared on the night of the murder?
It could be. I'll take it now.
I solved your case for you, Duras.
You got to the truth. For that, I thank you. I'll take things from here.
Is that everything you have to say?
The destruction of a seedling is a matter for a warlord. Your involvement is over.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
I take this to Ragnar. He'll deal with it from here.
You want to know what I think about the murder?
Very well. What do you think?
Well, I don't think any of the people on the list did it. There's just not the proof. There's only one person associated with Ascor we've not investigated. You.
Me?
You were a rival to Ascor. You carry a sword. Then you find out Baron goes to where the seedling was found, and suddenly think he's a prime suspect.
You can't think I did it.
I do. It's simple. You murdered Ascor.
What are you talking about? You can't seriously think it was me.
Tell me your alibi.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You spend your time outside Goliad. And you've spent all your time trying to persuade me not to investigate this. Then tell me. Tell me, or you'll have to tell Ragnar.
Ragnar will see me dead. I'm an outsider, and Ascor was born a berserker. He was known, and he was one of Ragnar's favorites.
So you did kill him?
Kill him? Yes. Murdered him? No. I found Ascor by the lift one day. He'd managed to kill the seedling he'd been given. He knew that would stop him becoming a paladin. He attacked me.
So why hide that? And why frame Baron?
Baron's been blackmailing me. He found me with Ascor's body. He knows I'm an outsider. Who would they believe? Who do you believe? I gave you a chance. Won't you do that for me?
I can see why you did it. I'll keep your secret.
Thank you. You don't know what a weight this has been. I owe the berserkers. Now I owe them more. I didn't want him dead, but he flipped on me. I don't think it helped that it was me. He couldn't stand the idea that he'd be facing exile while I continued on as a warrior.
You wanted to hide the dead seedling from me, and berserker laws hold seedlings as sacred.
The laws forbid anyone from harming them on pain of death.
So why not tell Ragnar that Ascor had killed the seedling? Ascor was given a seedling to look after as part of his test. So why not tell Ragnar what happened? You could have taken him the seedling. You could have shown him the body. You could have admitted what happened. Instead, you let innocent men look guilty. You'd have let them face exile instead of you.
No, that's... I tried to close the investigation to point suspicion outside Goliad.
And what about Baron? And what about me? Baron and I both know the truth.
And I can see you won't let me have the chance I need.
Ragnar wants answers. This won't be over until he's happy he has them. Time for you to step aside and let me finish this.
What do you mean?
I solved the murder. I will get the reward.
Wait a moment.
I could tell Ragnar that murderer wasn't a berserker.
You could also tell him it was me.
You'll have to take that risk.
You don't believe I can let you go to Ragnar after that?
Then draw your weapon or trust me.
Then do it. But quickly. The sooner we have it behind us, the better.
Bon, on a gagné 1000 XP, c'est cool, hein. C'est bien.
Yes. So it was only right that his murder should be investigated by Duras. Justice will be done. Ascor's murderer must face the punishment.
I have some information about Ascor's murder.
Anything you know would be helpful. What have you learned?
Bon, il n'y a aucune raison de dire que c'est Duras le meurtrier. Duras, même si on le prendra pas comme compagnon, Parmi tous ces gros cons, Ascor est un gros con, hein, comme les autres. Hein. Il a été simple avec tout. Duras, on va le protéger. Il n'y a aucune raison, bien sûr, d'accuser Barine.
Duras is the
Oh non,
murderer.
je me suis trompé.
He killed Ascor.
Je me suis
An
trompé.
accusation has been made and it must be heard.
Je
Can
vais
you
devoir
prove
recharger.
this accusation?
Duras discovered that Ascor had killed the seedling that
Bon, comme ça, on va
Ascor
voir un
had
peu
in
ce que
his
ça donne.
care. Ascor decided that truth had to be kept secret. He attacked Duras. Duras killed him in self-defense.
And you expect me to believe this? That Duras killed him in self-defense but kept that from me? Even when he was appointed to investigate the murder? No. No, I cannot believe that. An innocent man would have spoken out. His silence tells me the truth, and justice must be done. Duras will be brought to answer these accusations. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter.
Non, non, on va pas renvoyer Duras à la mort. Il a plus de chance de se sortir, l'ami Duras, si je le dénonce. Évidemment.
You
Le meurtrier n'est pas quelqu'un
The
de
murderer isn't anyone from Goliath.
How do you know this?
None of the suspects had a clear motive or opportunity. It makes sense that it was an outsider. There is a war on, after all.
So why was Ascor killed?
For the seedling. My guess, it was a simple robbery. Ascor refused to hand over the seedling and was killed for it.
So Ascor died honorably, defending the seedling? I had started to hear grumblings about Ascor, but defending a seedling to the death.
Toutes les vérités ne sont pas bonnes à dire.
You stand for the law, and you see good
Surtout chez les
men
berserkers.
die for it. So we have an answer. There would never be a good result to this tragedy.
En plus, lui, il est content.
But knowing that this foul murder was not committed by one of our brothers is as much as I could hope for. I will consider this matter closed. My thanks to you and to Duras for bringing me this closure. You did well to bring this information to me. Here, take this reward as thanks for ending this matter. I am surprised you solved this before Duras.
What contact do the Berserkers have with the other factions?
The Albs want no contact but that of war and conflict. Perhaps the Separatists, but it's...
C'est ça.
While the Outlaw, if we spoke...
I will...
It's time. You and...
Where are...
Donc il veut qu'on interroge les gens sur le cœur du monde. On a déjà rencontré
About my support.
Forgal. Ah, mais
How am I
on
doing?
retourne le
You
voir.
have passed Angram's test.
Mhm.
That stands you in good stead. You helped protect the seedlings from mutants. Born was grateful for the help you gave him with the harvest. He has spoken up for you. Yora says, as I heard it, or near to, you helped Ira. You must do her.
Ouais, on n'avait pas terminé la quête de Forgal juste pour dire que Rock était parti. Et du coup, ça n'a pas validé le fait qu'on avait rencontré Forgal, qui était un des protecteurs d'un des cœurs du monde. Du coup, bon, ouais, on est rapidement. On informe Duras, il fait du temps.
A brave choice.
Is that everything you have to say?
From a lost sheep to a wolf.
When fate brings us together, We will see.
Il
I
me faut
could
un
use your help.
culte.
You lead, I'll follow. Opportunities are there to be seized.
I could use your help.
Then you have it.
You think you can keep up with me? I mean, I use a jetpack sometimes.
I know. I have one that I haven't taken to the pit yet.
Can you use it though? You are a berserker.
Yeah, sometimes rules can be bent. I'll deal with any trouble.
Then let's go. There's an abandoned camp in some ruins to the west of Goliath. You can meet me there.
You lead, I'll follow.
Follow me.
Sure.
Bon, bah du coup, on a gagné 500 XP supplémentaires en l'embauchant comme compagnon, sauf qu'on, bien sûr, on va se contenter de... Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là? De l'emmener au camp avec Falk, de rejoindre Falk. Bonjour, bonjour. Non, non, je voulais juste voir.
Okay?
Ouais.
What are you looking for?
Stop messing around with that thing.
Ouais, il y a quelque chose que je voulais voir. Je ne sais plus si j'ai parlé à Kaldrim. Je lui ai parlé, mais en fait, ouais, j'avais pas terminé les questions que je pouvais lui poser.
So, how do you transform Elex?
Transmute. We transmute. We play as... Well, we all have different skills, Duras. I read edicts, you read people.
One of us, but not one of you, hey Caldrum?
Alors les compagnons, donc, ils se permettent de faire des réflexions. C'est donc c'est un peu dommage évidemment du coup de ne pas avoir des compagnons qui parfois apostrophent les PNJ auxquels on s'adresse, comme il vient de faire Duras. Mais bon, c'est le roleplay qu'on a choisi. Hein.
You're comfortable with an alb living in Goliath?
An alb is a man who has become a slave to Elex. It seems to me that you have freed yourself. That makes you a rare individual. Still, you are wise to be wary. There are those here who would kill you if they learn your background. But though it is not one of our written laws, it is central to our beliefs, and to me, that we should give all those who want it a second chance. If you are prepared to leave your past behind, you should be given a chance. Are you willing to do this?
I want to leave my past behind.
That is good. Now, Angrim or Ragnar will happily chew your ear about the law, but everyone else will look to your actions.
What do you do with the mana?
Our mana is everything. It is life itself. It is mana that allows us to do magic. No other faction of the free people can do that. The mana potions we make give us that ability. It makes our warriors stronger, more powerful than any of the Alb's machines. But it doesn't just make us strong, it also makes the world blossom. Look around. All of this is the work of our world hearts.
C'est ligne du dialogue. Qu'est-ce qu'il vend?
What goods have you got?
Sure.
Il me donne des recettes. Puissance d'attaque, puissance de parade, etc. Amulette de charisme. Le problème, c'est que c'est très cher. Et si on le revend, ça ne vaut pas du tout le même prix. Ça vaut, voilà, il faut 1500 électriques pour le fabriquer et 600 pour, si on veut le revendre. Donc on va pas s'enrichir en fabriquant quoi que ce soit dans ce jeu. À part des potions. Je pourrais fabriquer des potions et les revendre. Sachant que les seules potions, on peut pas fabriquer par exemple des potions de mana parce qu'on n'est pas berserker. Par contre, on pourrait crafter des potions de santé et les revendre. Et sauf qu'on en a besoin évidemment. Les potions de santé, on en a une quantité suffisante, mais là jamais trop véritablement. Donc c'est vraiment en lootant sur des créatures qu'on rencontre ou dans les coffres, etc., qu'on peut s'enrichir autrement. Ok. Bah, il n'a rien d'intéressant. À ce stade, il n'a rien d'intéressant. Et du coup, lui, il nous avait confié une mission que j'ai pas encore faite.
That technology will get you into trouble here.
Bon, on se dépose du ras au petit campement.
You should go to the cabin at Dan.
Yeah.
Voilà, nous revoilà tout seul. Quête-là qui n'a pas été validée, le disparaît. Il faut qu'on s'engage sur le fait, sur la situation de Rock. Bon, bah. Oui, comme j'ai couru. J'ai épuisé mon endurance. Bon, c'est jamais que des créatures. Hein. Faut y penser, ça. Ouais, ils sont rarement tout seuls, les raptors. On va pas les chatouiller, même si on est beaucoup plus fort qu'au début du jeu, évidemment. Ça reste un risque.
Commander Jax. I was wondering if I would see you again. You've stopped taking Elex. You look different.
Have we met before?
Not personally, but every Alb knows of your achievements. Everyone heard of your crash. We were told you had been executed, but recently I heard rumors of someone who sounded like you. I began to suspect you were still alive.
Why aren't you with your unit?
It seems like we have shared similar fates. I've been cut loose from Zekor. I can't go back. I have to find a new way to fulfill my destiny.
Alors c'est un algue séparatiste qui pourrait éventuellement devenir un compagnon.
Are you with the Separatists?
Psh, those idiots don't even know what they want. They are weak, overcome by emotion. They've abandoned the hybrid because of primitive fear, and with no idea what they will do instead. Weak, stupid, emotional. While I have had to leave Zekor, I believe in the hybrid. It is through his insight that we will survive. His powers will bring order to Zekor.
Je crois pas qu'il était là à l'aller. Faut peut-être un certain niveau pour qu'il apparaisse dans le jeu. Ou alors je l'ai loupé.
So why aren't you still a loyal soldier of Zekor?
So why aren't you still a loyal commander of Zekor?
I failed an important mission for the hybrid, so they attempted to execute me, as the directive commands. I was fortunate. I fell from a cliff and they presumed I was dead. I've been trying to recover my strength and get answers since then.
Then your executioner also failed. They will have to execute him when they discover that.
There. That's my story. So now it's your turn. So tell me why you left Zekor.
I believe there are ways to make Albs stronger. That there are ways we can share minds to strengthen them.
The collective mind is part of the hybrid's strength.
Yes, but I did my own research into shared minds. I experienced what it is to be an Alb, a true Alb. But my efforts weren't appreciated. They rejected me. They drove me from Zekor. Now, I must live in exile.
It sounds like you were a loyal soldier.
Yes. Look, you're in exile, I'm in exile. Here we stand, the two of us, both superior to the Albs that serve the hybrid. You and I, we should be the ones to decide our fate. And theirs.
So what is your plan now?
The only thing that matters right now is taking the heads of the Albs who are hunting me. Once I have them, then I can think of the future. I want them dead. And I want their heads.
Cut their heads off? That should scare others off from pursuing you.
You can't scare Albs. No. If I get their heads, I can read their minds to learn how they plan to capture me. And I'm sure I can get you some useful tactical information when I do. Help me, and I will share my knowledge with you, provided you help me achieve my plan.
You really think you can read their minds?
If you bring me their heads, yes. Find my pursuers and bring me their minds.
There's no way this can work.
You sound like the Albs in Zekor. Are you still under the hybrid's control, or can you think freely now? The two of us are in the same position. We should work together.
You fight for my cause, and I will bring you the heads of your pursuers.
Good. Then soon I can fill myself with their minds, and we will know their plans. You should tell me where to meet if we become separated.
I have a camp in some ruins west of Goliad.
Very well. I'll find it.
Tell me about the Albs that are hunting you.
They've sent 3 commanders to find me. I'd be flattered if they weren't all imbeciles. The first is Bartox. He is searching the southern reaches of Zekor, which only goes to prove he's an idiot.
The second is Pollux. He trailed me through western Abessa, but I managed to throw him off. The third is Tiraz. I last saw him on the border to Ignadon. I'll send their locations to your adjutor. And I just need their heads. You can leave the rest of them to rot.
Bon, alors lui, il a des missions qui sont quand même qui demandent un niveau important, quoi. Alors, si on les fait avec lui, alors, attention, j'ai dit que je ferai les missions des compagnons avec les compagnons, parce qu'elles sont vraiment écrites pour ça. Donc il y a vraiment un avantage, même dans le roleplay, à les faire avec eux. On peut les faire tout seul, mais certaines non. Certaines, on est obligé de les faire avec eux, et certaines, on peut les faire tout seul. Alors lui, ces quêtes, on peut les faire tout seul. Mais c'est beaucoup mieux avec lui. D'abord, bon, bien sûr, c'est un peu plus facile. Puis surtout, bon, bah, elles ont été écrites pour ça, quoi.
Tell me more about your time in Zakor.
I served my time on patrol. I served the hybrid. In the evening, I mostly experimented with new preparation methods for ingesting purified Elex.
Bon, on va passer.
You want
partie du lore, ça.
Whatever it does, the taste is.
Follow me.
Yes.
Ah. Il n'est pas si efficace que ça. C'est censé être un halbe. Par contre, effectivement, l'avantage des compagnon, c'est toujours la même chose. C'est que pendant qu'on s'occupe, par exemple, d'une créature, lui, il s'occupe de l'autre. Donc c'est vraiment indispensable, enfin indispensable. On va s'en dispenser, donc c'est pas indispensable, mais c'est vraiment utile. Ouais, je pense que on a dû passer par là. Peut-être pas. Donc, pour l'instant, je lui demande de m'accompagner parce que si je dois me téléporter au camp pour le déposer, et après revenir, bah, j'aurais perdu la route que j'ai déjà parcourue pour aller rejoindre Torgal. C'est un peu bête. Alors, est-ce qu'il va y avoir une ligne de dialogue possible?
These things suck the Elex from the ground and pollute it before it can be extracted by our converters. They must all be destroyed.
Alors lui, ça reste un Alp dans l'âme, Ars. C'est un personnage intéressant. Pour ceux qui connaissent pas l'histoire, c'est un personnage très intéressant. Donc je vais pas spoiler. Mais ouais, il est particulier.
Rock
Decided he... What the fuck? He can't just up and leave. He's got a job to do. I miss the taverns in Gulliad at times like these. I could wash down my troubles there, but fuck it. He's really gone. The warlords won't like that when they hear it. If he ever comes back, he'll be exiled. I wouldn't want to trade places with him when Ragnar finds out. I'll have to rethink how I select people in the future. An outlaw. He won't last 5 minutes, the idiot. Oh well, named Rock, brains of Rock. I suppose he'll get what's coming to him.
Bon, ok. Du coup, on va retourner voir Ragnar et lui indiquer, faire un compte rendu de la situation.
The number of rooms. Do you think this was a palace or a breeding station?
Whatever it was in the old world, it's a nest for rats now.
But a strong one. Attacking it would be costly.
Ah, il continue toujours à raisonner comme un hal. C'est ouais, spécial.
I have news from the other regions.
Oh? What is it?
I met Thorgal in Abessa.
You did? And what news? Is he well? Is the World Heart established?
The World Heart has survived, but it is in danger.
What does the cultivator there say about this?
The cultivator was killed.
Then replacing him must be my first priority. I will send reinforcements and a cultivator to Abessa to ensure our World Heart survives. In any case, thank you for this report. Take this as payment.
Bon, 200 éclats. Ok. Bon, Ars, je vais te déposer.
Damn technology! Take it to the pit!
Trois compagnons.
You should go to the camp in Idan.
If I must.
If I... Ah, il est vraiment sympa, hein, c'est un Allemand. Il se mélange pas aux deux autres. Hein. Les deux autres s'assoient tranquillement au coin du feu. Et lui, il se met à l'écart. C'est pensé, c'est bien pensé. Bon, ben, on va plus parler là. Pas besoin de se mettre sur tous les porteurs. Je vais aller acheter du pain. Et après, je vais couper le quête. Mais je vais d'abord acheter du pain. Très bien. Juste bientôt, l'heure de manger. À life, donc
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Je voudrais du pain. Écoute, c'est cher le pain. Ah ouais, c'est cher le pain. Il y a des choses à vendre. Des rossignols, on en a pas beaucoup. Mais bon, au principe, on n'en manque pas, on en trouve régulièrement, on n'en manque pas. On a encore de quoi faire une potion d'Elex. Je suppose qu'on a toujours notre petite potion d'Elex. Avant qu'elle ait disparu. Non, on a toujours, on en a deux.
Nothing is free in life.